The internet exploded with joy, surprise, and deep emotional reactions as Vanessa Hudgens, the beloved star who rose to fame with High School Musical, broke the internet by stepping onto the 2025 Oscars red carpet not just as a presenter or a guest, but as a glowing, visibly pregnant woman, confirming months of speculation in the most iconic way possible, without a single word, just letting her radiant presence speak for itself, sending her fans into a whirlwind of emotions that are still unfolding, and you'll definitely want to be part of this moment because what happened next is the kind of thing fans dream of witnessing in real time. As soon as the photos hit social media, the reactions were instant and explosive, with hashtags like #VanessaBabyBoom and #HudgensGlowUp trending within minutes, pulling in tweets from across the globe, where fans from every corner of the internet expressed everything from joyful tears to nostalgic throwbacks of her Disney Channel days, painting a heartwarming contrast between the young Gabriela Montez we met over a decade ago and the stunning, poised woman we see today preparing for a brand new chapter in her life, with many pointing out how this moment feels like the perfect closing of one storybook and the start of a new one. And if you think this is just another celebrity baby reveal, you're absolutely mistaken. Because there's a beautiful emotional depth behind this announcement that's connecting with people on a human level. So, stay locked in because this video will take you through every twist of that emotional rollercoaster, from her romantic journey with MLB star Cole Tucker, their deeply private yet soulful wedding ceremony that happened last year and only had a few glimpses shared with the public, to how this pregnancy news wasn't revealed through a PR blast or a glossy magazine spread, but through a simple, honest moment shared in front of the world, making it feel more real and more relatable to fans than ever before. And we're not just stopping there, because this isn't only about her growing family, it's about how Vanessa's journey is resonating with women everywhere who followed her since her teenage years, watching her face the harsh spotlight, navigate through the highs and lows of fame, deal with heartbreaks, self-rediscovery, and finally, find a grounded, joyful space in her personal life that's now blossoming into motherhood. And what makes this moment even more meaningful is how she's allowing it to unfold with grace and quiet strength, choosing not to monetize or overshare, but simply exist in the moment and let fans in just enough to celebrate without invading. And trust us when we say this, fans felt that choice deeply, with comment sections filled with gratitude for her authenticity, reminding everyone how rare it is these days for a celebrity of her stature to maintain that level of sincerity in such a performative world. And if you haven't seen the fan edits already, flooding TikTok, combining her past performances with recent clips of her cradling her baby bump while smiling shyly, you're seriously missing out on one of the most heartwarming corners of the internet right now, because these edits are not just tribute videos. They are emotional timelines showing how much Vanessa has grown, how her audience has grown with her, and how this new beginning feels like a victory for everyone who's cheered her on from day one. And we also need to talk about the emotional impact of this moment in the context of pop culture at large, because Vanessa's announcement isn't happening in isolation. It's part of a larger wave of former teen stars stepping into new roles as parents, creators, and advocates, and her story is inspiring not only because of what it represents for her, but what it says about growth, healing, and evolving in the public eye while staying true to yourself. And there's more, because fans also noticed subtle hints leading up to this moment that suddenly make perfect sense in hindsight, like her recent Instagram captions filled with nature metaphors, flower emojis, and one particularly heartfelt post from a few weeks ago that read "Some things bloom silently," which now feels like a quiet prelude to her Oscar night reveal. And if you're someone who loves decoding celebrity clues and following those hidden breadcrumbs, this story delivers in every way. But even more than that, it reminds us how real moments like this can still happen in Hollywood, where a woman stepping into motherhood becomes a universally shared celebration, and there's something incredibly comforting about that. About the internet, even for a moment, putting aside cynicism to just feel joy for someone they've grown up watching. And now is your chance to be part of that wave, because this is more than a headline, it's an ongoing story filled with emotion, resonance, and the kind of warmth that sticks with you long after the video ends. So, don't click away, because coming up we'll explore never-seen-before reactions from fellow celebrities who shared their love in subtle but touching ways, including former co-stars from the High School Musical franchise who, without naming names, posted nostalgic throwback clips with captions like "What a journey." And if you've been paying attention to this fandom, you know just how powerful those unspoken nods can be, and in addition to those, we'll also dive into what insiders are saying about how Vanessa is preparing for this new chapter, including her decision to temporarily step back from a few upcoming projects to prioritize her health and family, proving once again that she's not afraid to make bold choices when it comes to living a life aligned with her values. And we'll even touch on how this pregnancy reveal is creating a larger conversation online about how society treats celebrity mothers, with fans praising her for choosing when and how to share, flipping the usual narrative and putting power back in her hands. And for those who've been here since the beginning, you know that this kind of control over her story is something she's worked hard to earn over the years, making this baby reveal not just a life update, but a symbol of maturity, self-possession, and emotional growth that fans are celebrating almost like a personal win. And trust us, there's a reason this video is the one everyone's watching today. Because it's not just about the who, the when, or the what, it's about the feeling it leaves behind. And if you miss this, you're missing the emotional heartbeat of this moment. So stay with us as we close with the most powerful fan tribute that's gone viral this week. A simple clip showing young Vanessa singing When There Was Me and You, spliced with her walking the Oscar carpet in 2025, visibly pregnant and glowing, bringing everything full circle in a way no one saw coming, but everyone needed.